You hate this album? Really? It's so much fun.
It's just kind of annoying.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New Music Podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Micah. Micah, what album do we have in the mix first for the week?
We have New York rapper The Dare with his new album, What's Wrong with New York?
Did you just call him a rapper?
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
That's crazy.
What are your thoughts on this album?
I love it.
You love this album?
Ratnit's the same, but it's made by a dude, so it's not.
You actually love this album?
Yes. I love this.
I hate this album.
You hate this album? Really? It's so much fun.
It's just kind of annoying and boring.
What are you annoyed with?
Make sure I'm not being stupid.
Wait, hold on. For everyone listening, I think the fan's on. That'll be fixed. Hold your horses. I keep forgetting about that. My bad.
Alright, yeah.
You were saying, what do you hate? What do you hate here?
I hate that I have this comparison, but it does sound a lot like LCD Sound System from Wish.
What the f? Where? I hate this comparison.
Have you heard his voice?
Okay, yeah, a little bit in the voice, but like, dude, people can sound the same.
Even like the beats, it's just the style. Have you gone through LCD Sound System yet?
You were thinking of one LCD Sound System song, and it is Girls.
No, it's not.
Or is it Drunk Girls? Is that the name of the...
No.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of them.
No.
Oh.
I did a cursory check through. I'm not that well versed in LCD Sound System, but like I listened to a few albums, and I have listened to a few albums, and dude, I can find one that sounds like anything on this album, and it is Drunk Girls.
Hold on, I'm going to LCD Sound System right now.
And yeah, the voice is a little bit similar, but I'm pretty sure people are just seeing Tuxedo and being like, oh yeah, same guy.
I don't know, man. This the whole fucking...
Give me a fucking LCD Sound System song that sounds anything like this.
Oh my god, he's got so many albums. I don't want to go through them all right now.
There's like 5.
There's more than 5 albums.
There's not. There's like 5 albums. I'm not sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's like,
Stephanie P,
yeah, there's 5.
6, 7.
There's literally 5 LPs.
Oh my god. Okay, Apple Music's got me fucked up then.
Yeah, no. What are you yapping about? This sounds nothing alike, except for like the occasional song here and there, because I can also kind of see it on a couple from the self-titled. Like maybe Daft Punk is playing at my house. That one's a little bit like something on here, I guess.
It just feels like a cheap, like the whole vibe, bro. Like I clicked shuffle on the LCD Sound System, and it wasn't Drunk Girls, and it wasn't anything from the self-titled. And now I'm listening to Open Up, and it's like, yeah, it sounds super similar. Like here, I'll go back to LCD Sound System. Even like a random ass song like fucking I Can Change.
Okay, I'm whipping it up. Because I've listened to this album a lot of times. The Dare album a lot of times.
Okay.
So we'll see here. What did you say the LCD Sound System song was?
The shuffle clicked on I Can Change, and then I clicked on the Dare, and I was like, yeah, the Dare is just a little faster, but it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I heard this one the other day. Let me see. Oh yeah, literally nothing about this though. This is like new wave shit.
Speed up the song, and it feels like the Dare.
I have it on YouTube. I'm putting it on 2 times speed. One second. How do I put it on? Let me put it on 2 times speed. Where? The world's against me right now, including the user score on this fucking album.
Good. What song did I say?
You said I Can Change, and I'm skimming this song right now, and I see practically no similarities. His voice isn't even a similar tone on this one. It's like slow new wave stuff. This is so much more psychedelic and experimental. The Dare is like some straightforward pop music for the most part. It's a little bit experimental, a little bit abrasive, but that's it.
I just can't get the fucking like sounds just like him, and like the vibe, bro. The vibe just feels like it's shitty. I hate it. Here, let me go.
Did you just see Tuxedo and go, yeah, same guy? Because that's what my theory was.
I didn't even think about it. When I hear LCD Sound System, I think of the other one album cover where it's like the telescope looking thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't think of him the person.
That album, though, with the little camera thing on it, I think The Sound of Silver is the name of that album. That sounds nothing like this. Like, not even a little close.
No, I'm not saying that album sounds like that, but when I hear LCD Sound System, the band, I don't see Tuxedo and go, LCD Sound System, oh my god.
I don't know where you're coming from. Okay, so even if we are to roll on the assumption that it's similar, what about it's bad? Because things can be influenced and still be fine.
It just feels like copy my homework, but changed it up so a little bit so it's not the same. And the song that was, all right, maybe this album can be enjoyable is Good Time.
Good Time?
I was like, all right, this is a song. This is good.
Not Girls, not Perfume.
I hated Girls.
You're You're shitting my pants.
No, dude, girls seemed just annoying.
I Destroy Disco? That's a fucking banger, brother.
I didn't
Open up's a banger.
open up. I gave a 3 out of 10.
You're shitting me. I have an 8 on that song. It's just fun.
This was the one that was clicking my brain and making me go like, dude, nah, I don't fucking like this shit. And I made sure to listen to these before looking at the reviews and shit. Like when I had gone through and listened to this, I think it was sitting at like a 70 something. So listen to this one first.
Jesus Christ.
So like I thought I was coming out here with the super hot take. Hot hating is a hot take. It's sitting at 63 right now.
The Dare could make Sound of Silver, but LCD Sound System could never say, they say I'm too fucking horny, wanna put me in a cage, I'd probably fuck the hole in the wall the guy before me made.
Yeah, it kind of seems like corny. Kind of hate that. It's like, shut
That's
up.
That's not like funny? That's not funny to you?
Weirdly, no. Yeah, and usually I like that. This is one of those rare moments where it's just like, nah, it just doesn't feel like it's landing.
This has this like fuck shit up in the club, but like it sounds pretty nice vibe to it to me, like Brat did. That's why I said that in the beginning.
Oh no, it feels fake.
Where?
All over it.
It seems pretty authentic to me. He's saying ridiculous shit. He's putting down some jams. I don't know. Like, it is a little bit surface level, and that's where I was going to say that this is worse than Brat, no doubt. I like Brat way more than this, but I think they carry a pretty similar ethos for much of their runtimes.
Man, I gave Brat like 90 something. I went up to a 100. I don't even see these in the same like stratosphere. It feels plasticky and stinky.
Plasticky, but it's fun. It's like mostly turn your brain off music.
Well, someone should have told me it was fun.
I mean, I get that, but it's mostly just turn your brain off and have fun music. It's like shit for the club that's like a little bit abrasive-ish at times. Like, it's very loud music. It's just jams. I will say, it ends a little weak. I kind of wanted it to get a little bit more depth in the lyrics and the sound and like get to a somewhat emotional place, and I feel like we get that on Elevation to an extent, but then the rest of it is like not memorable to me. But the first like 3/4 of the album, it's all bangers. It's all bangers.
Agree to disagree. Gross.
It's so fun to listen to.
I'm not a fan.
Do you think any of it's catchy? Because I think it's all catchy. I think it's all very catchy and likable partially for that reason.
See, what's nice is that I wasn't getting any of this stuck in my head, but it is catchy. I will give you that.
If I'm in silence, Perfume starts playing in my head.
Oh no. Sorry.
I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. That or something on one of the other albums that we're going to get to, but
not.
That's like up there in my favorite songs we're going to talk about this week. That might make my top 50 songs of the year list.
I'm full hater mode this week.
Jesus.
Full hater mode.
I thought maybe someone would agree with me. Unfortunately, I'm sad about that.
You should be, motherfucker.
I'm sad.
Good.
I'm sad.
Well, this is the end of the podcast, gentlemen. You know, we had a good run.
I'm also going to mention that the score that I'm about to give this is not inflated because you don't like it. This is what I had before. I should have locked it in. I should have done that, but I didn't. But I'm not inflating the score because you don't like it. My score was like actually this high.
What's your score?
Are we ready for that? Do you have anything else to say? I don't know.
Let's peel the Band-Aid off and get this over with.
I gave this an 84.
Okay, that's not too egregious. I gave it a 30.
Fuck you. God damn, it's so low. Fine. Whatever, dude.
Oh, look, we land on the consensus.
Not really. You were
9
still
points
well
off.
below. We're 57. Yeah. Nah, dude. All right. Well, there's some of us in the world who are gonna have fun with this, and there's some of us in the world who are gonna hate this.
And it's not me.
We're the two sides right now, and I don't know if we can really demonstrate it. There's 27 minutes of music here. It's not like there's a lot to comment on. It's either you think it's all bangers or you think it sucks.
Yeah.
We're both sides of the fence here.
True. For once we disagree.
For once we do. At least they know now that we're not like plotting behind the scene to agree on everything. Because it does happen a lot.
I mean, when someone drops a 0, it's a 0. When someone drops a 10, it's a 10.
Sure, totally.
But let's move on to some better music. We got MJ Lenderman, Manning Fireworks.
Riding on horses, named Johnny come lately. Well, I got a
I disagree.
You don't like this?
I don't like this better. I like this a little bit.
Yeah, it was good. It grew on me a little bit throughout the weekend. At first, I was like, whatever.
If anything...
No, like...
Go ahead, sorry.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead, sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
No,
go. No, you hang
you
up.
go. No, you Because at first I was like, oh yeah, folk songs. Thanks. Now my opinion is, oh, these are good folk songs. Thanks.
I love the change in inflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if anything, this grew off me, to be honest.
We're probably right about the same area then.
Maybe. I like the hit of emotions that it gets in. I think that it's got some, like, really genuine writing that also gets in this kind of, like, wacky, funny bag at times. Like a fucking Captain Crunch reference out of nowhere. Like, what are we doing? But it's kind of fun. But the ballads on here don't really stick with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Manning Fireworks, I think was the very first track, and it's a ballad.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's just alright.
For me, Rudolph was the worst one for that, but nonetheless, there's a lot that just aren't memorable to me.
That's fair. I ended up really liking She's Leaving You.
Same. I think that one's the most topically focused.
Yeah.
That one's the most catchy song, easily, and that's the one that I was talking about. If I'm just left to my own devices and spacing out, that's one of the songs that has just been playing in my head. It's such a good song. It's probably the poppiest one here, but I'm not even gonna lie, that's a perfect song for me. I love it a lot.
Yeah, I'm at a 9 out of 10 with it.
Yeah,
I was like,
It depends on what my mood is, if that's a 9 or 10 out of 10 song, but either way, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, same. Hell yeah, dude.
That's a sad, just had a breakup, crying in the car type beat song, but like, it's one of the better ones. It's one of the better ones I've heard recently.
Overall, though, just kind of there. It's like, yep, these are good folk songs. If you're super duper into singer, songwriter, folky, alt country rock.
I think country rock is the best place to, or the best way to describe it, because we do get some heavier guitars and like some stronger grooves, especially on the songs that aren't ballads.
Yeah.
I think the ones that aren't ballads are just better, just because when he slaps a chorus in here, when you get in a little stronger groove like that, I think it's a lot better and a lot more memorable. Wristwatch was a pretty easy second favorite for me for that reason.
Yeah, Wristwatch was solid.
Yeah.
Any least favorites that you want to highlight?
I think I said it already, but Rudolph does nothing for me. Otherwise, Rip Torn also, like, it was pretty much just slow all the way through.
Yep, I was not hot on Rip Torn. It was just kind of like, all right, move on a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's a me problem or an us problem, but sometimes I want there to be a little bit more going on than whatever Rip Torn has to offer.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, in the recommended album section is Frog's album Grog. Go listen to that.
Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to. I keep forgetting. I've, like, had that on my queue for a second.
I don't have a rating on it, but I listened to it and I liked it a lot. I'll have to go rate it at some point.
That's pretty cool. Bark at the Moon, weird, right?
Yeah, what's happening there?
It's like a fucking campfire song, and then it's noise rock. Or, like, ambient drone rock music. Like, what happened?
I heard that, and every time I hear that song, I go to check to see, oh, did this thing just, like, skip onto the recommended and I just not notice?
I always thought the next album on the playlist was starting, because I was just playing them all back to back. But, yeah, no. He just pulled that out, like, yeah, hey, here you go. Fucking have this for reasons.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. That's like easily the longest song on the album, and I'm like, what for though?
Hell yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Cool.
It's a really weird way to end the album to me.
I feel like they just ran out of ideas. They're like, oh, no, wait, that sounds awesome what you're doing when you're sitting there not touching your instruments. That's the end of the album now.
That's the shit right there.
They paid for the full 38 minutes. It's also a 10-minute song. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think a 38-minute album has any business including a 10-minute song.
Honestly, delete that track. 28-minute album, solid.
Honestly, dude, even if you just cut it off before the, like, ambient drone part of the song, like, it's kind of a good closer, I guess.
Cut, like, 6-7 minutes off of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad it's not a cover. I'll say that much.
yeah. Yeah, fuck. Oh my god.
A lot of times bands will stick on a cover at the very end of their album, so I really thought that's what was happening here when I looked at the track list, and I'm like, oh god. Oh no.
When bands ruin their album.
Yeah. Oh, I remember, what's that one? Yeah, it's like the last 6 Feet Under album did that. There's a Hair of the Dog cover at the end, and it's fucking horrific, and I kind of expected that to happen here.
Oh god.
Yeah. But nonetheless, pretty good alt country rock album. I like some lyrics. Do you have anything, like, specifically about it at all?
No, it was just vibes the entire time. Like I said, She's Leaving You is my favorite. Then immediately after that, we got Rip Torn because I didn't like it.
There's some stuff that's bland on here, and some stuff, honestly, like, I think there's kind of a corniness.
Yeah.
I think there's kind of a corniness to some of the tracks where it's bringing in this, like, dad rock thing.
Yeah, it definitely kind of feels like a minefield in some of those spots, which is why, like, my score is propped up pretty hard by She's Leaving You.
Same, heavily.
It was to the point where I had to lower it by like 4 points because I'm like, this is not a must-hear album.
I really love that one, and I will be coming back to it, like, most definitely.
Yeah, it's going on the playlist.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a great song. However, the rest of this is pretty in one ear out the other for me.
Yeah, same. Album cover's kind of a vibe, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun.
Smoking ciggies, drinking cool Miller Lite.
Cracking a cold one with the boys. I like the big, like, fire thing in the background.
Yeah.
This gives me, like, MTV vibes. I don't know if that makes sense.
What's that thing that I said? Rootsy.
Rootsy. Sure.
I skipped over me saying, there ain't nothing abstract about it.
Yeah, so rootsy, so quaint, so humble. Anyways, I gave this a 67.
I gave this a 75. 67 seems low.
It does, but, like, I care about one song.
That's true. You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, but you're more right than I am, honestly. Like,
I feel like so. There's some other vibe. I wasn't like rating tracks terribly low.
no.
A lot of 6s. I was throwing out a lot of 6 out of 10s.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I've got 6s and 7s on pretty much everything else.
Same.
So,
Which is crazy that my math came out to 75, but whatever.
well, I rate on other factors as well, but still.
It's true.
Alrighty. What do we got up next?
Oh shit. I was expecting you to interrupt me at some point. Holy fucking goddamn it.
we got Molchat Doma with
Belaya, Polosa. Yeah, we got track 1. Huh.
what?
Yep, those English characters, but there's a Z Znesh. I can pronounce it in Warhammer terms, but I can't pronounce it in fucking Russian. The Belarusian trio can do their cold wave EBM revivalism.
True.
That's the the bio from Apple Music.
Yeah.
This first song feels like Belarusian Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat? Where are you getting that?
No, just listen to it. It sounds like a theme song.
Oh, wait, the little synths and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying, actually. That's an interesting comparison. There's something a little bit video game music about it all, but I think that's kind of just the new wave aesthetics shining through.
Yeah. So, as this being your first Molchat Doma album, what would you think about it?
This is fucking awesome.
Really? I'm so glad.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, I was so scared you were going to be like, fuck this album.
Why would I? No, this is fantastic.
I was scared because you were fucking with me earlier. I was like, no way you fucking hate this. You love this album.
Oh, yeah. For context, earlier I told Micah that all I have is hot takes this week, and that's true, but this one's in the positive because I love this. This is so cool.
So if you think this is cool, you should go back to their second album, Etzal.
Will do.
That's their biggest one. This is also a completely different sound. This is much more like happy sounding than... I have not listened to the third album. My bad, fake fan. I listened to the first 2 albums, and this is just completely different.
Really? You said this is happier sounding?
Yes. Very, very like uplifting comparatively.
No way. This is so gloomy and dark, and Ominous.
Dude, no, I'm fucking vibing during this. It's not ominous, especially if you come off of their second album. Here, you know the popular TikTok song, right?
I forget which one it is.
Here, just go to Apple Music and click on their first song, most popular one.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now I see what you mean now that I'm listening to this one. Yeah, it's very, like, distorted comparatively.
This album's scarier than this album.
Yeah.
And, like, even the album covers, like, here, I'm going to send you just a picture of all 4 album covers at the same time.
I'm looking at them.
The fucking, now there's color, there's red. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Orange.
It's all, like, brutalist architecture, and I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
I love their aesthetics.
I tried showing my buddy this band. I was like, "Oh, you've heard of these guys, right?" And I play this band. And he goes, "What the fuck? Of course I've heard of these guys." And I was like, "You listen to hardcore and folk punk?" I had no idea.
I've been a little out of the loop, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did know a couple songs just, like, from passing now that I'm skimming over these, but I wasn't really aware of the band name or anything.
Yeah,
I'm out of the loop.
I feel like this band gets review bombed because people see, oh, Russian characters, fuck these guys.
I don't even know. I think maybe it's not going to be everybody's bag, but
Yeah, it could be the like, oh, this is not English. I don't fucking care about it.
I do feel like non-English albums do kind of play a struggling game in the West just in general.
Yeah.
A lot of people unfortunately just aren't open to not listening to English. So there's that.
I really feel like their second album needs a must-hear tag. It's at a 79.
Yeah, this one does too. Fuck it. These all...
This one does too. It doesn't have enough scores, though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Only their second album has enough scores, and it's at a 79. It's got 1,400 ratings at a 79.
It's poking it. I'll probably end up bumping it up by a few fractions of a percent by the time I listen to it because, yeah, man, I have nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say.
Yeah, there's nothing bad to say. The only thing that was a little stinky is the interlude was like, eh.
Oh, I love the interlude.
Yeah, upon further listens, it was like, all right, I don't score interludes all the time.
You mean like that 5th track, right?
Yeah.
What don't you like about it?
I don't know. Just fucking didn't. I wasn't sure how to feel about it, so I was like, whatever. That's why I don't score it, because if there's an interlude and I just like don't even fucking know what's going on, I skip over it.
I see.
Because especially on a non-English album, because it's like, oh, there could be like words that matter, but whatever, fuck it.
There's no words on that one though. It's entirely instrumental.
No, like words before and after it.
Oh, true.
I don't know what lore is happening in my ears right now. All I want to hear is Belarusians be goth and smoke cigarettes and Russian brutalism architecture parking lots.
Yeah, this one really like transports me to the world of it, if that makes any sense. The atmospheres here are so well filled out, atmospheric sounds in the beginnings and ends of the tracks. During that interlude, you get walking sounds and everything and like doors opening. So I feel like I'm in this fucking building. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't give it close enough then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is such an album that sounds like the cover.
So much so, and the cover's really cool, so.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm there, dude.
It's got the ominous pillar in the middle.
Yeah. God, it's so ominous, but it's so cool.
I know you love your ominous pillars.
I do love a good ominous pillar. I love an ominous everything, and this album is so ominous. The lead singer just, like, sounds like a spirit. Like, bro's just not on this living plane of existence. Bro's a ghost.
Here's a little snippet of what he looks like. I'm sure you've seen this photo 100%. It's on album of the year, but just so you can like focus.
Oh shit, yeah, no, that man's outside of the plane of existence, I'm pretty sure. That's a cool motherfucker right there. Such a nice blend of things coming together, dude. The drums on this are so good. The bass on this is so good. And you know that I'm hungry motherfucker for those sorts of things. Those are always going to bump up scores if your bass and drums sound good. Because a lot of times, they don't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, everything on this is mixed beautifully. My favorite track 4, I just feel like shows off just all the weird wobbly wabbly sounds. It kind of sounds like fucking somebody from this building is trying to make vaporwave.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Yeah,
and I love that.
I'm listening to the end of that track right now.
It feels like aliens are in my brain trying to eat.
Yeah, bro, it's so interdimensional. It's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
This photo looks like it's on fucking Mars or something, and some of this sounds like it was made by Martians, bro. It's crazy.
Maybe they're secretly Martian. And their second album was made on the moon. Their third album was made on Pluto. And then the first album was made here. And that's just Earth.
Yeah, it's just a skyscraper, bro.
Triangle skyscraper.
Triangle skyscraper. No, I think that's just a perspective.
Wanted to see perspective some bitches.
Yeah, probably should. Anyhow,
Ah,
I think the fourth one is maybe my favorite as well. I'm listening to it right now, but all the songs are so close to each other for me.
yeah, that song's perfect for me though.
The seventh track, titled 3, I think.
That one's also a close second.
Yeah. I don't know if the closer is all that fitting of a closer. It doesn't really seem like one of the most significant tracks to me, so I kind of wish it ended on a little bit more of a bang.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, the sixth track feels a little uneventful for my taste. I think they experimented the least with that one, but that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, 6th track was my least favorite that I had listed on here.
Okay, well, I guess we're just on the same fucking page, dude.
Which is insane. The 6th track I gave a 72.
I have an 80 on that one. I mean, pretty much everything here is perfect to me or near perfect. It's just all so cool.
Hell yeah.
I've been listening to a little bit of Depeche Mode and The Cure lately, and it kind of feels like those two things mashed together, but then it's spoken in Russian, and that's fucking neat.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. God, yeah. I don't normally listen to the albums in the background. I just felt like maybe I should for this one, just so I can kind of get my bearings, and I'm like sinking into it.
Same.
Yeah. Bro, this shit just kind of steals you and runs away with you.
Alright, well, I think we said our piece. This album's
Maybe.
fucking sick.
It is. It is fucking sick.
Go listen to it.
Go listen to it.
I'm at an 85.
I am at a 92 with this one.
I'm so happy
That I liked it.
that much.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Also, our scores next to each other are an Aphex Twin album.
Fuck.
85 through 92. Yeah, that's, well,
Yep, that's what I have tattooed on me. Selected Ambient Works, 85 to 92.
that's really funny. It seems very fitting for some reason.
That's really funny.
Well, fucking cool, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. What's our score?
88.5 average.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, let's move on to something not as good.
That's not as good. Boston Manor, Sundiver.
I just woke up like this container. For creating you. Where do
This is another album I fucking hated this week.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I like this less than the fucking LCD Sound System knockoff album.
No. I refuse. You're going to jail. I'm sending you to prison.
I'm just kidding. It was alright.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought that was feasible. Like, in this dimension, that could happen. You could end up disliking this that much.
Boston Manor? Yeah. It's definitely something that it could have been. Could have hated this.
You could have hated it, but I would have been sad if you did.
I don't love it.
I'm like, no. Do I love it? I don't know. I probably don't love it. I think that there's some missteps on here, but I also think that this is a really great step in the right direction for them, because their discography before this point took kind of a strange shift. This is a direct sequel to their last album that was titled Datura, which is weird, because that one feels like the most insignificant piece of their discography so far, but maybe they're gonna do like a third and it'll be like a big trilogy thing or something. Either way, this one feels way more significant than that one to me.
I haven't heard their last album.
You've heard Welcome to the Neighborhood, I believe, because I've played that around you, but
Yeah, I have heard that.
still their best album, no doubt, but that one's like kind of a masterpiece to me, so it's just gonna stay that way.
Tell that to the 117 people.
Yeah, they can kiss my ass.
God
Anyhow, fucking another album, right back to back, that just has a sinister aura about it. This one's hiding a knife in its back pocket.
Yeah, and when it was doing that stuff, it was really cool.
Yeah, I think that it's usually doing that, though. There's something very dark and edgy about how it sounds most of the time.
Yeah, I gave Morningstar a bad score.
Morningstar?
Yeah, I give it a mid score.
Yeah, I mean, Breakbeat Boston Manor was not on my bingo card. I'll say that much.
Yeah, that was one a little weird.
It's a little weird. It's kind of out of nowhere. They've been doing this and like experimenting more. Considering there's a song on this called Datura and the last album was called Datura, I feel like one of the members took Datura and just like went on some different plane of existence, and now they're just...
What is Datura?
Oh, it's like it's a deliriant drug.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like a plant. it's seeds from a plant, you eat the seeds, and then you're not real anymore.
Why did I not like What Is Taken Will Never Be Lost? I didn't take notes on What Is Taken Will Never Be Lost. I just plugged in my score and thought we were going to record right away for some reason and forgot to write it down. Son of a bitch.
Which song?
Second to last.
Second to last?
What Is Taken Will Never Be Lost.
I think What Is Taken Will Never Be Lost is my least favorite on the album.
It's my least favorite.
It's your least favorite too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like still like dark and sinister. It's got that thing about it, but it doesn't really do anything. I think the band is at their best when they're being really explosive and really embracing that like arena rock type thing.
Yeah, which I feel like the next track does. Yeah.
Eh.
The closer.
That one's weird. The feature on there is so strange.
I liked it. I think that one ended up becoming my favorite track on the album.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know why, but like I think once I got to that track, the whole album clicked for me, but I didn't have time to go through a second listen. So my thoughts are a little scattered on this album, unfortunately. I've had a weird week.
Yeah, I can kind of get that. I feel like that one didn't entirely land the execution to me, but I really like the ideas it presents.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
That's good. I'm glad you liked some of this a lot for sure.
I also liked Sliding Doors a lot.
Yeah, no, that's really great. That one was very Deftones, it felt to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the Deftones.
Yeah, Deftones is growing on me.
Good. All right, so then maybe I should start listening to Boston Manor. I should go listen to Welcome to the Neighborhood again.
Oh, yeah, Welcome to the Neighborhood is such a fantastic album to me. And what I really like about this one is that some of it does feel like it's adding a little bit and elaborating on what they did on Welcome to the Neighborhood, but it's the most similar stuff they've done to it since that album. I feel like they've been going down a strange path, and this kind of gets them back on track.
God, this band's been around for almost 10 years.
Yeah, they feel so much more recent.
It feels newer and older at the same time.
Kind of, yeah, because I remember listening to them pre-pandemic, like in high school.
Yeah, I remember, like, I was like a junior.
Yeah, it's probably when I was listening to this the most, actually. I mean, Welcome to the Neighborhood anyways. It was pretty much always that one album for me.
That's crazy.
I do feel like songs on here like Container's really good, despite the fact that it makes me think of a Tupperware little thingy the entire time.
Tupperware?
Oh, not this fucking shit again. How do you actually say it?
Tupperware.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself.
Tupperware.
Anyways.
I don't fucking care. I'm probably wrong too.
I feel like Container is a weird name for a song, but
Well, it's containing the heart of my rage.
it's a choice, but I like it.
I give that one a 70.
I like that one a lot. I also like Why I Sleep maybe the most, but Fornix and Dissolve after it, also really good songs to me.
I gave those ones 70s.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those songs are good.
Yeah, I think they're kind of calling back to what they did really well to begin with, like I said, and they're doing those really big explosive choruses. Does remind me a little bit of Linkin Park in a way.
Oh, and guess who also dropped this week?
True.
Kind of. That was like, it's like Saturday?
That was this week.
Yeah.
It was the same time. I've been such a Linkin Park fan for so long that they kind of filled that spot for me for a little while, and I think that they're still doing the explosive choruses and whatnot super well when they approach that vibe.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got anything else on this one?
No, I thought this was just pretty good. Some was pretty alright.
Pretty alright?
It was neat when they were doing the thing, but it just kind of felt like, yeah, some Linkin Park vibe, a little Deftones vibe. It's just, they're rocking out, man.
Yeah, totally. I think there's missteps, but overall, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, the missteps were What Is Taken Will Never Be Lost and Morningstar.
I kind of like Morningstar. It's weird, but I do kind of like it. It's kind of out of place, but I think it's kind of cool.
I got a 50 on it.
I got a 70 or 80 on it. I don't really know. Anyways.
Oh, another track that sounds a lot like fucking the Deftones is the track that we were saying does sound like the Deftones. Sorry, Sliding Doors came on again.
Yeah. Big Deftones influence on this album, I feel like.
Yeah, dude. Even the whole vibe of it.
Yeah, definitely. There's something about it that is pretty similar, like core ethos.
If the Deftones were so good, where's the Deftones 2?
They're right here, guy.
Right here.
Yeah, they're right here.
And that's why I gave them a 68 on their album.
I went with a 77 on this, so I guess that kind of demonstrates where we've both usually stood on this band.
Yeah, that puts us at a 72.5.
Yeah, sure does.
Which is right around the consensus.
Yeah, my take was a little bit hot in the positive direction, but you brought me back down to earth. So here we are.
Yeah, we're valid.
We're valid.
We're valid. Mom, I'm valid.
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 Up next we got Datagirl, Hello World.
Heaven is the feeling I get when I feel you breathing. I am slipping in between the cracks, and I choose you.
This was a little weird one that got sent in to me by Shiloh because I never fucking heard of this.
It was brought to my attention by Death's Dynamic Shroud, who have a feature on the last song. So that's the only reason I know Datagirl exists. Datagirl, whichever you want to say.
They have a fucking feature? I didn't even fucking hear it. I was like, why is his closer so good?
Oh, well, I mean, it's a remix of the first song, so it kind of wraps back around however you want to look at it. But yeah.
I'm so stupid. I didn't even fucking notice it was called I Choose You Again. Oh my god.
Got you, yeah.
No, this was like a fun little art pop. This has got some looking at the genre tag called New Rave. What happened to the old rave?
I eated it.
But this is fun.
No, this is awesome. This is so good. This is awesome and so good, and I love it.
Pretty good. Sorry, calm down.
Oh, no, I like this a fucking lot.
You calm down. You calm the fuck down.
No. I like this a whole fucking lot.
Hardest part was one of my favorites. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Yep, that's my favorite. Really love.
Is your second favorite On My Mind?
On My Mind is really cool. For whatever reason, I ended up listening to it twice in a row. On more than one listen. Not because I chose to, but just because Apple Music kept doing that to me. And I feel like it's one of the more repetitive songs, so maybe the fact that it's more repetitive ended up dawning on me more than it would most people, but that did irritate me just the tiniest bit. Do you know what I mean with that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that at all. I was just like, haha, fun pop. I was doing what you were doing during the fucking first album we talked about, The Dare.
I was doing that during this album too, for sure, but this one's got a little bit more to chew on, no doubt.
Yeah, you are.
The atmospheres are so dense and so vibrant, and there's so much going on. It's so neat.
Yeah, it's like some, I don't know what New Rave is, man. This is some like glitchy fucking internet bullshit saw. It's good.
It feels like some revivalism of synth pop, just kind of bringing the classics to a modern era in that way.
What classics? Wait a second. Well, name one classic synth pop song so that I have a frame of reference, because I know you're right. It feels wrong calling a revival synth pop. It didn't die. Where did it go? It's been around.
No, I'm just talking about like the 80s shit.
No. It's the 80s now.
It feels like taking the 80s synth pop shit and then like making it internet flavored. And I like that a lot.
That's such an awesome description of what I'm hearing right now.
It's kind of like got some disco shit to it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, even the fucking album cover feels like that. That's the vibe.
True. It's very like aggressively poppy and bubbly and sweet. What else you got on this one?
Oh, you ever been to the internet before?
Yeah.
That's where we are now. Yeah, this is the internet. This is like what they play in the lobby of the internet, probably.
Something like that.
I don't fucking know what's going on here.
I love the fast-paced nature of the songs that happens most of the time. It's doing like the breakcore drums on most of the tracks, and that's really neat to me.
And then it's doing the club rave fucking vocals. What's the fucking flashy noise? Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
Flashy noise?
Go click on Heaven. That one's not a great fucking pick. On My Mind. That's a fucking hi-hat. God damn it.
Yeah, it's all that stuff. It's very like internet pop music, I guess, is just how we could kind of boil it down. But
yeah,
the influences are cool. There is just like a vaporwave influence to it, all kind of overall. But of course,
yeah,
that's mostly brought in by Death's Dynamic Shroud. But
yeah, they're right
there. Yeah, right. Vaporwave legends, Death's Dynamic Shroud, are in fact present.
Well, if they're a legend, then call this a legendary experience.
True, so true.
But I'm lactose intolerant, so it can't be legendary. Legend almond.
Legend almond.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, but it'll work.
It has to, or I'll shit my pants.
You're so real for that. I think that the song that Death's Dynamic Shroud was featured on is like probably the second best. There's not that many songs here, but I think that that's pretty easily the second best.
My top two were Hardest Part and On My Mind.
Okay, I got you. Like I said, I have some weird kind of sort of bias against On My Mind, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've definitely rambled about this one. I don't know if we've reviewed it or not, but nonetheless, I think we've got our point across that we like it.
74. I reviewed it.
I'm definitely higher on it. I will go ahead and give this an 85.
Oh my god, why are you making the math hard?
I don't think I did. You gave it a 75, didn't you?
74. I can give it a 75. I rounded down. I can round up.
Yeah, then we come out at such a clean 80%. That would be so nice.
Yeah, I'm rounding up.
Let's give her some props. Underground artist here and doing good and slaying and killing it.
You know what? You can have a point. No one's reviewed her first album.
Oh, well, I might go back because this one's super cool. Oh, this one looks so vaporwave. I definitely need to check this out. I bet it's fucking killer. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna add it to the motherfucking queue.
Same. Because this is all bangers, and I imagine that is too.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Well, that concludes this episode of the New Music Podcast. A little bit of a weird one.
New Music Podcast.
Next week, we don't have anything super crazy anticipated.
The Jesus Lizard is dropping, you sick fuck, and I fucked the entire doc. Alright, I fixed it.
All right, yeah. The Jesus Lizard is in fact here. Julie is here. And yeah, so we'll see how the fuck that goes.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you guys skip that week, the week after that's pretty fucking solid.
The week after that, we got a lot coming out. So hang in there, y'all. This is one episode, and it is finished. All right, Micah, do you have anything to say to the people before we head on out of here?
Marriage.
That's pretty wholesome. And we'll see you next time.